Hey, it's Gabrielle here, and I've been meditating for about 30 years, since 1985. Today, I went to a meditation, and afterwards there was a question and answer period, and a woman raised her hand and said, yeah, but how do I stop this incessant judgment and the thinking over and over, and how I rehash problems over and over and over and over and over again in my mind? And the Lama, who was given a chance to answer this, she said, well, you have to just practice and you have to try to be more present. And I'm sorry, but that fell short. That completely fell short for me. If you start to think about meditation as a way to quiet your mind, and you rely on it as a way to hear and listen instead of always talk. So in other words, you're just being quiet so that you're in a receptive capacity. I get downloads every day. I have more ideas than I know what to do with. Every day when I meditate, I get these incredible inspirations, and you can too. So the other thing that was really fun about today was they went on to talk about, it was a talk that was meant to inspire people to be less judgmental and to be a little bit more kind with each other. And, she was going through some of the precepts. And the reason that I find it difficult to follow any one given religion is because it just comes off like we're shooting on ourselves. And I was always taught in 12-step programs, do not should on yourself, because it's not a good thing. But what she was describing was, we need to learn how to see things through other people's eyes. Oh, this was the story. It was really kind of a good example. So she said there was someone who came and did a talk and asked them in 2004 to look at President Bush at the time, through the eyes of his children. See him through the eyes of his wife. See him through the eyes of his brother or his sister or his grandmother. In other words, we need to learn how to see people from other perspectives if we want to stop being so judgmental and critical and having that mind that just goes on and on and on. Well, to me, I raised my hand and I said, you've just made an incredible, wonderful argument for that everyone should learn how to just write fiction, because in writing fiction, you get to inhabit the personality and the persona and the rationale and the motivations of your worst nightmare enemy. And you can take your ex-husband and make him someone that you step into his shoes and you start to understand the world from his point of view. I said, you make the most amazing argument for that everyone should try writing fiction as a path to spiritual awareness, or to a more loving way of being, more compassionate with themselves and others. And she said, yeah, that's a great idea. Actually, we're all living fiction. And in that, she was also incredibly right, because we make it up. We make up what we believe. And the other thing, I just want to put it out there that death and loss, and especially living with the traumatic death of another, rewires the brain in a negative way. It rewires us to expect the worst. But you can flip it. You can use that same principle. You can learn how to rewire your brain to expect good things again, to live a joyful life even after someone you love has passed. So I like the freedom. I like deep conversations. I like being of value. So let me be of value and help you learn how to rewire your brain for satisfaction and enjoyment, even in the face of trauma. And the thing about, we're often, we get involved in this avoidance tactics or this busyness, So in the meditation circles years ago, they used to say, don't just do something, sit there. Let me show you how to use the incredible power of your mind to flip your life around. You can find me at theresiliencezone.com. That's one of the places you can find me. So I really encourage you to let me help you. Well, let's do a free consultation. Just give me a call. or schedule a consultation. That's all I've got for today. Bye.